What is up, all you beautiful legends? I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and welcome to the Sunday Sesh. Before we do anything, before we get into anything, I'll drop the link in chat, so if any of you legends want to come kick it with us, feel free. But got a couple homies in the back, and we got to do our thing and bring them out. So let's run that clip, and let's bring out some of the pimps and legends, shall we?
To me, my X-Men.
Vlogs, Tony, Trev, Cliff to be joining us soon. And shout out to Cliff. He's not even here, and he's already co-streaming the stuff. So big shout out to him here. He's already set up. So he's over there with Council of Comics. So they finish up at 6. Big shout out to them. So he'll be here shortly. And Vlogs, how you doing today? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm not working, so I'm always good when I'm not working.
Perfect. Trev, I know you're doing stuff with the family. How'd that go? You have a good day, man? Nice. Oh, you were muted. You're muted, sir.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's how we do it raw, baby. We do it raw.
My nephew graduated high school, so
Congrats.
partied with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice. Big shout out to the nephew. Tony, how's the weekend going, brother?
Pretty good. I'm home alone till Wednesday. The wife had to go out of state for a funeral, so. But other than that, I'm just chilling. Just me and the cat.
Nice. We're going to slow things down a little bit, and I normally get right into chat, but we're going to let people load up a little bit, and we're going to do our shout-outs, all that kind of stuff, and pay respects. So let's share our screen and do what we do best, give our flowers out. So we'll start with the main homie, one of the OGs that brought me into the community, Scotty Vaughn. You know him. You love him. He always has his live stream on Monday, and like I said, man, little Easter egg, little sneak peek. He hasn't even announced it yet. But he's been given a little bit of clues. But Tuesday, John Boy Myers, man. Big shout out to him. Can't wait to see that. Absolute fire. And then tomorrow will be our Ryan Trunk. So make sure you guys go check out that. That will be Tuesday and Monday. Tuesday streams at 10. So it's a little bit of a later one. Next, we're going to share this one. I'm not on my phone account, so it doesn't say I backed it. But I backed it. So, but the final notice is today. I think it ends tonight at midnight for Brian's Kickstarter, The Doctor. I actually just went with the normal signed cover of The Doctor because I like trade dresses, man. I'm not super into virgins unless certain books, but I really enjoyed that one. So I backed that, but just giving the shout out there, I do need to drop the link. So give me a second. Once I catch up, or Trev or anybody else that's moderators, feel free to drop the link. But today is the last day, and I'm pretty sure the lowest tier is like $5. So even if you're not interested, you can get a PDF. Yeah, pledge $5. You get a digital copy. Just check it out. Just back our man Brian. And like I said, man, he's the godfather of us all. And the last one, as I was going through my shout-outs, I did hear somebody else join, so I'll get to you in 1 second. I go through kind of my subscriber list and see who kind of is close to milestones or who hit a milestone. Geek Out with Roscoe. He just hit 600. So I know he's been kind of off and on with his live streams with him, TM Nerdy, and I think Phil was kicking in sometimes, but tomorrow is Big B McFly, the comic guy. I think that's the Ninja Fuck dude, I'm pretty sure, from Whatnot. So make sure you guys go check him out, 8:35. So let's get back out of that. Appreciate you guys. 1 second. Boom. Need to make those slides. Oh! Marky
There he is.
How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's a perfect,
Hi, Mark.
perfect segue. Oh, hang on. I got something queued up just for him. And as he joins, where's he at? There he is.
Oh! I'm gonna
Cliff himself. But perfect timing, Mark, because we were still going through all of our kind of love and shout outs. But you guys know him. You've seen him. Comics Curing Cancer art book. I just can't wait to get my hands on this thing and check out all the pages, because this is just the image. I just want to see it in person. It's going to be exclusive at Heroes Con at What Booth 1769. Actually, 2 weeks from now, we will be in Charlotte, be kicking it, talking to a lot of these people in person as well. Hopefully, I can get as many of these people signed. I know I'm going to pick up like 1, 2, or 3. So don't hit up Mark, don't hit up DJ, and don't hit up Rob. But if you want one, feel free to reach out with me, Cash App, PayPal. I can help you out. What's up?
You know I want one.
Well, just like I said, man, we can talk backstage. We can figure something out.
You said hit you up. He just hit you up, my dude.
That's what I said, man. That works. We can talk backstage, man. We got you. But the big announcement, man. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 69, Miko Sawan, the black and white Virgin variant. I love the black and white, but I especially love the just simplistic Sonic blue on the background. I'm not a huge Sonic guy, but I am a big Shadow fan. Shadow and Knuckles out of that franchise were my
lucky
dudes.
for you, we have Shadow forefront on the cover.
That's what I'm saying. So that will be $30. And Mark, feel free to drop the link because I know you can. DJlinks.cartel.shop. I think I got that right this time.
Yeah, and, because this is a shared exclusive Big Time Collectibles. That shout out to them for putting in all the legwork and making this happen. There's the back for Derrz.
Perfect.
But because it's an exclusive with them, keeping in the tradition of how they do things for people who cannot make it to the con, we put up a very, very limited number available ahead of time for people that might not be able to go, or people like Boggs that wants one, but he doesn't have to make anybody go pick one up for him. He can just hit that website, or for anybody that wants to just hit that website and get their copy secured.
Yes, man. Yes, looking forward to it. Let's burn through this chat real quick. Say hello to all the legends. DJ, shout out to you, the wise man himself. I know he left a comment. He was off work today. He was excited to catch my stream, so I appreciate you, man. Shop, I love you, brother. Always appreciate you. Las Cruces, Wahoo, and the hello from New Mexico. Paul hanging out with Mark tonight at 8:30. Make sure you guys go check them out for all that.
Yeah, we'll have aggressively relaxed.
Oh, that's right. I never know who the third person to tag, so I always.
Well, there isn't always, but because
that's why
Paul is a Star Trek guru, and I can't add much to that discussion.
I would add nothing to that discussion.
Yeah, so for Star Wars or Star Trek, it's always fun to reach out and get some people that are more balls deep in that stuff than I am. Because I'd rather learn in that situation. You know what I mean?
I love facts discussion.
Well, be there. Be there. Did you watch the finale?
No.
I'm all joking aside. This is like the gold standard for LGBTQ plus representation shows. It's like the community's sci-fi now. Like, I've been looking online trying to get some more information after I watched the finale, because I just watched the finale, so I'm just trying to get some context. And this is like the flagship sci-fi for the community. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it, because your balls deep in the community.
I have heard about it. We've been rewarded. With the show not being renewed, so that's great. So that's just typical. And
it ran for 5 seasons, though. That's like mad long for a streaming service.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is, isn't it?
What's up, Carmen? What's up, Miwad?
I mean, I'm just a rancid bitch, Mark. I don't know.
Okay. Now, I was asking because, like Netflix, if you get 3, you're lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, typically it's 4. Because after 4, they got to pay you more. So,
Yeah, and that's what they were talking about. Dude, the budget on this, I had never watched it. This shit looks like J.J. Abrams fucking made it for TV. Like, it was fucking awesome.
I've cut off almost everything now for my life. So I just,
your relatives must be hurting. Just cut them all off.
Yeah, nobody was. So, but anything that costs me 90% of anything that costs me anything, I'm done. And I'm really trying to figure out what to do with the comics, because they're definitely next.
Are you just like making some long-term planning shifts or something?
Yes, because I just can't keep up this life.
Comics are an easy solution because you can always just with two simple subscriptions read digitally.
Hang on, I gotta make a monumental moment. This is the first. Hang on, I'm sorry, I don't have anything to clip, but Trev gets super chats now, so that's the first time I was able to even click a super chat. But I got clips, man. So let's drop one, man. Big shout out to Kyle for
and Trev.
I panicked. I was like, what's that yellow in chat? Because I've never seen it before, like through my end. So
now we just have to
it's
figure out the logistics of you getting that money to Trev.
I think it just goes straight to him because he's on his channel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all, I didn't know y'all do this dual streaming thing. Okay.
We keep it light with just us like this. I don't like to have it a whole bunch, but anytime, like I said, if you guys are in Trev's chat, I appreciate you guys hanging out. But if you want to be involved in the main chat, hit his link because you guys might miss comments, but I don't miss anybody. So shout out to everybody. But big shout out to Alex, man. Joe, how you doing?
Yeah, I have Derz's link pinned, so
links.
if you're in my chat, hit that link. It's mainly there just to get people to come over here to his chat.
Either one works for me, man. DJ, how you doing?
Yeah, drop the link in the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, paid our dues. Oh wait, there's one more.
Thanks for mentioning all that too, Derzy boy.
Of course, man. Of course. It's free to share, just like this. This is coming up. I think we have 2 weeks left for.
Hey, YouTube, Brian LCS with a Comic Book Community Awards update. Just wanted to let you know that we are rapidly approaching nominations, which open up on June 15th, and there is the rest of the schedule for this year's awards. So definitely get yourself ready to nominate your favorite channels, and keep an eye on our CBC Awards website and follow us on Instagram for the latest updates. Thanks for all of your support.
Brian needs to pay somebody to cut those promos. Someone with like some energy.
Dude, I mean, it works for me. They're clipped together nice. They're edited nice. I don't have to do anything with them. So he emails them to me, and it works out, man. It works out. So like I said, anytime you guys are ever making new things like that or anything, feel free to send them to me, man. I always like to plug people. Like DJ. DJ gets plugged too. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Let's see. What do we want to start with? We'll start with this. Quick update. Be on the lookout for this. They should be here tomorrow. I have all the tracking and shipping notifications. So everything should change Monday or Tuesday. Instagram logo, my YouTube logo will be this going forward. So big shout out to anybody that helped me with this. Shout out to Dan, the man, the artist that's going to be doing a sketch cover for me as well, and I can't wait to meet him as well. And big shout out to him for helping with the C3 event as well, and E-Man for helping me fine tune this a little bit. So big shout out to him. And then these stickers will be there as well. So shout out to Mark for helping me with that. Again, Dan, all this is hand drawn. Same thing with this logo, the collecting with Derrz, it's text, but that skull and the knives is all hand drawn, and then all of this is all hand drawn. Even the Stay Legendary was all hand drawn, even the blood in the background. So it's a combination of the old Spawn logo and the Halo video game Legendary logo. So that should be here tomorrow. I was just waiting for the stickers to come in to change everything. So I'm big excited for that. But those are coming to Heroes Con. Those are going to be Heroes Con exclusives. But I got a whole bunch of stickers saved back for the homies that aren't going to be going, of course. But once they're gone, I'm not the Stay Legendary ones. Once I'm out of those, I'm never reprinting those again. So I got 50 of those. So once they're gone forever. So that's
fine. I've got the PNG file. I'll print them for whoever needs it.
I guess, man. To be fair, there is no trademarking on it or even naming on it or logo or anything like that. It's different from the other logo, so it could be.
I'm just messing with you, man.
I know. But yeah, man, Heroes Con's next week. I'm big excited. Just content's gonna be a little slow until Heroes Con, man. Just kind of doing my thing. Just gonna wait for everything to kind of roll over. And yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate the time. But we're here to talk about comics. So let's just bounce right into it. Let's do cover theme right off the rip. Let's do that. If I can even find my slides anymore. I got so many slides, man. I understand why DJ has a problem with this now. Ah, there she is. So for relevance, the cover theme is 10 covers from any of your favorite stories, comics, recent titles of all time, And I thought this would be great for, somebody like me that hasn't read a bunch, and a lot of people in chat. Like I said, if there's stories or anything you haven't read, I'm going to have a question for the panel in chat after this segment. But yeah, man, I got my notepad ready here, so I'm definitely going to be jotting things down and collecting things in trade, because anything somebody's passionate about enough to talk about, I always would like to check out. So let's see who StreamYard chooses first, but I remember to do this first.
I like what you got. Good job. Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
Play the wrong one the one time I remember to do it, and our guy Scotty slides in. Trev, you were the chosen one this time.
All right.
Well, the chosen.
First off, got a few Dr. Aphra stories. This is the immortal Roar.
Nice.
Aphra and her father go and try to seek out this ancient Jedi, and he had embedded his consciousness into an AI.
Oh,
so he controls basically like an Ultron, and Vader has to come in and save him.
Question, because I just recently read this. Is that part of, because I have Darth Vader 1 and 2? I just recently read those. That's different?
Actually, yeah, I think so it is, yeah.
Okay, because I just finished 1 and 2, so I know a lot more about Aphra now.
And we got number 8. This is the Screaming Citadel.
Is that an Alex Ross?
This chick up, no.
It looks.
This chick up here, Dominia Tag. She's one of the founding families of the Empire. And Aphra, after defeating Roar, she takes his CPU to try to get it unlocked by her. And she basically takes Luke, she bribes Luke to say that some information about the Jedi he was looking for is going to be revealed. Basically cons him to come there and offers him as a prisoner to her. And Han and Chewie and them have to come save Luke after she basically ditches him.
Nice. So they do find Luke, because that's where they left off. They were looking for Luke in the 2 trades I read.
And the last one is Darth Vader actually gets back at Aphra and shoots her out of a space lock after she goes to the Emperor and tries to betray Darth Vader to the Emperor, saying, "Oh yeah, Darth Vader's been trying to build his army behind your back." And what does the Emperor do? He just goes up to Vader and congratulates him, saying, "That's the way of the Sith. Good job."
That's a dope cover with her in the reflection like that.
So Vader shoots her out of the airlock, and but she has a blade. One of her friends comes and saves her.
Have a great night.
Next, we have, of course, the Court of Owls, Batman, New 52. Just amazing concept with a family that's been in Gotham all this time behind the scenes.
Greg Capullo, baby.
The Talons, all that. This is the Jim Lee cover. One of the villains.
He just doing the interiors, wasn't he, on that?
Yeah, well, he's doing the 8 covers too.
Okay.
Next, we got Isolation. Doug Bratton's got a trade paperback for the first 4 issues of this right now, going on a Kickstarter.
Nice.
So four issues are out so far. This is actually a variant cover by his brother Dave, Batman homage, of course. But great murder mystery throughout time, just trying to figure out the mystery of this town that basically vanished from Earth. Next, we have the Supergirl story of Superman Batman. Darkseid comes and enslaves Supergirl.
Sorry. I was just going to ask, because I'm going to write things down. I want to know. I always see that Batman and Superman trade dress. Where would I start on that arc or story?
Issue 1.
The first 2 arcs. The first arc is Public Enemies. It's the first 7 issues. And then the second arc is this one, the Supergirl story.
Okay.
So the first 2 arcs in this Superman
you can start
Batman.
at the beginning for that one, Derrz. Or if you want to take the Derrz route, just buy Public Enemies and Apocalypse on Blu-ray. They adapted the first 2 volumes on Blu-ray, and they did a hell of a good job with them, basing the artwork on the actual comic artist. Like, if you just want to burn through them, just watch them.
Watch those 2 movies, yeah.
Yep,
I agree. They were adapted almost perfectly.
So well. And the fight scene on the Kent farm is fucking legendary.
Right? Next, we got, of course, Do a Powerbomb.
Fire.
2 years ago. Just an amazing family story. Wrestling is just the clothing of the story, but it's all about family and just hardship and learning to cope. Next, we got my favorite Superman story, All-Star Superman. Just Superman gets over-radiated and is dying, and he's just trying to close up everything that's getting ready for his death, basically, and gives Lois a Superman serum, so gets to spend a day with her as Superwoman.
Oh, that's dope.
And of course, Lex gets a hold of it, and Lex kind of does his thing with it toward the end.
Nice.
But Lex is sad at the end. Next, we got Watchmen, of course. Just you haven't seen Watchmen or the movie.
I have such a love-hate relationship, dude. I read it 4 times, man. 4 times. And
lastly, my favorite, Kingdom Come.
Same. Yes.
Just a great Elseworld story about the future. New superheroes coming about.
So Lois takes the serum. That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to look for that one.
He gives it to her as a birthday present. For 24 hours, she has some of his abilities.
It's wild.
Yep.
Nice, dude. Well, nice. Like I said, I'll let you guys know I got 2 from that list, so I appreciate that. Tony, you're up next, my man. Oh, if it ever lets me slide you through.
All right, so I'm going to start off with a couple of graphic novels that everybody should read at least once before they die. First one is Mouse.
I got that right here too. Hell yeah!
Oh,
no, Mark likes that.
That was a damn good read.
Yeah, quite possibly one of the best reads I've ever read. It's pretty cool.
It's up there.
Oh yeah. Then special edition Crow.
Ooh, nice.
So, I mean, this has got some extra stuff that he went back and used the same charcoal or whatever to redraw and add some stuff. Kind of like this is his what you would call special edition, a la like George Lucas did with the Star Wars, except this was better.
Nice. Yeah, that's sick.
Let's do a couple raws. I'm fixing to do a spotlight on this one, my special edition. I'm going to do the whole story, but I figured I had to throw in a Craven's Last Hunt.
Okay.
And it's autographed by Bob McLeod.
Ooh, nice. I have the full trade. I still need to read it.
So
very,
good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So good.
Okay, spotlight on this actually had a 37th anniversary. This was released 37 years ago today, which coincides with the fact that this is my first comic book I ever bought, which means this is also my 37th anniversary collecting comics today. Cap 333. And I mentioned this backstage on my show. I don't know how it happened, but I bought this from a grocery store, but it's some Mark Jewelers.
Oh, nice.
And this is the only Mark Jewelers I have.
Did it come in a package?
No, I bought it off the grocery shelf at the grocery store. Of course, I'm 30. At that time in the 80s, I was 30 miles from Edgar Air Force Base in Blytheville, so that may have something to do with it.
Nice, nice.
The rest of them are slabs. This is my submission for only slabs. Death in the Family,
nice.
as always. One of my 2 favorite Batman stories of all time. Love this.
I really want the Death in the Family one where Robin dies so bad. That's one of the books I'm hunting.
Yeah, there's the one 426 to 429, really awesome. And then, even though I had Nightfall on the brain, I just went ahead and got this slab anyway.
Oh shit! First appearance today.
Spoken. So, this is pretty cool. Now, this would probably tie with Craven's Last Hunt as my all-time favorite Spider-Man story. I've talked about it religiously. ASM 248, nice. The kid that collects Spider-Man, tender loving story. Absolutely love it. Roger Stern.
Is that the kid that's like dying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So did you see Spider-Man Lotus, the movie, that fan-made movie based on that?
No.
Holy fuck, it's good.
Oh, the Lotus is based on that issue?
Yeah, it's based on that issue.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
I didn't know that. I've seen it though.
I have to check it out. Yeah. I've got this raw as well. Like I said, anytime I see this for sale out in the wild or whatever, I'm gonna buy a copy.
What's up, Marcus? You legend.
Hey,
showed this in my live show. Showing it again. Best Transformers cover in my collection, in my opinion.
I got a cool homage to that.
And I'm going to try to find. There's a figure either coming out or already came out where they're doing a diorama where it's Shockwave from this cover, and it comes with a little Optimus Prime head. I don't know if it's out yet or not.
Appreciate you stopping by.
There's a 1 in 10 for Endangered that looks just like
What's up,
that. It's an
Ryan?
homage to that cover.
2 more left. This was my goal for last year. Was able to pick it up.
Ooh.
That's a C3. Isn't that a
Well, now-
C3 book?
No, I bought this one on my own.
Okay.
But and
Yeah,
being
we
a
got
Kiss
something
guy.
cool on C3.
Oh yeah, I got something really cool. And being a Kiss guy, I had to throw this one in there.
Nice.
Oh, wrong kind of kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's good,
Hey, it's a
dude.
Kiss cover, Trev.
That is sick.
But look,
I love that.
You get this one.
All right, everybody,
Dr.
stop
Doom wasn't
showing
invited
cool
to the
books
concert.
immediately.
yeah, Trev, they beat Doctor Doom.
That's awesome.
And I've got the other one that's sized, and I got to get it cleaned and submitted one of these days. But that's me. That's all I got.
Fire. Bogsy. What you got?
What's up? I've got Avengers number 44, I think. It's beat to hell and
Oh,
back. But
wow.
it's one of the first
That's
comic
cool.
books
Fire.
I ever bought.
12
Nice.
center.
Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring the Red Guardian. Yeah, it's beat up like
Oh,
crazy, but I
Seth.
bought it. It was the first comic
It's
book I
old
bought.
as hell, though, man.
Yeah, it is.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's how they get their
exactly.
power,
I
bro.
bought this for Tony's show when he did the Star Wars show, and it was like that one you get introduced to the Red Guardian. By the way, I'm gonna tell a synopsis real quick. This one was the cover's exclusive to my LCS, and it was like after episode 4 because you can see Vader saying, "We're looking for the Jedi or whoever blew up the Death Star, first Death Star."
What's up, KBDM? Nice.
Yeah, so that's
There you go.
my LCS exclusive. Wow,
An A.
awesome. Shout out to Paul in the 619. He sent me this one.
Ooh, Gleason.
This is a dark story. This is a crazy story.
Yes, it is.
I picked this up one recently. The story's decent. I just like the cover the best.
Ooh, nice.
Middleton.
Nice cover.
Yes.
Shout out Paul in the 619 again. He sent
Hey,
me.
Phil.
I won a comic from him, The Edge #1. Forgot to bring that down. We know the author. He's a really cool guy, and he's a frequent guest on Paul's show. But Paul also sent me Just Say
Ooh, wow.
Certified #1.
It's a great one.
Yeah, that's a.
We'll fight until you're PC black and blue.
Woo woo. Love that South Park episode. I picked this up recently. Last time I went to LCS. DC Special, Wonder Woman, and Deathstroke actually worked together in this one.
Nice. Fire cover.
And then I know this has a little rip on the cover.
Ooh.
This one, so this one actually, real quick, sorry. They're trying to save Cheetah, the bad guy, because Wonder Woman was like, "Oh, I want to fight her," instead of them. The bad guy's trying to kill her. This one, Batman tries to. Robin is admitted into the hospital, and Batman's trying to fight with the nurse, saying, "Is he gonna make it?" Blah blah. He's like a son to me.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But, yep,
Nice.
that's all my books.
Nice. Mark, I know you're digging around.
Did you write any of those down? No, I'm kidding.
No, because I'm not the biggest old school fan, man. I'm very niche. Especially Batman.
worries. No worries.
Well, I've been on a kick
Fire covers.
traveling to different comic universes outside of Marvel and DC, and one that I have successfully trudged my way through this last year, reading nearly 30 volumes of just grade A top tier comic books. That's the Miller world, Mark Miller's own world, and it all started right here with Wanted. Highly recommend. The movie is way different from the comic, so you need to read that. But that's
Do
Wesley.
they curve the bullets in that?
What'd you say?
Do they curve bullets in the book?
That's an understatement.
Okay.
Check this
I
out.
was just curious.
This is awesome. The actual premise to this is like superheroes are real. They exist, and they existed, past tense. But all the supervillains came up with a good idea. Maybe if we get together one time, team up together, we'll stop losing to all these heroes. And they successfully do it. They beat the heroes so bad that they erase them from the planet and from the cultural zeitgeist, so that fast forward to modern times, no one even remembers heroes really existing, and supervillains no longer have to supervillain. They rule the world from the shadows until this book. Things change.
Wow.
Not for the better either, as they just recruit the next villain. It's nuts. Moving right along, if you take Wanted and mix it with this gem of a book right here, you might recognize this, but you might be wrong also. This is Nemesis, but this is not the one that came out the past 2 years. This is the original one. This is actually Mark Miller's most successful independent franchise he ever created. It keeps getting picked up by movie studios and never adapted. And after 15 years of just moving around, he thought, well, what if I did this? What if I created this character today? What if it's 2022 and I'm just creating this character? What would I do different? And that's what Nemesis Reloaded was, which between Wanted and Nemesis, it brought us Big Game. That brought all of his creations together for the first time. Most notably, one of his most famous ones, Kick-Ass.
Yes.
You get 4 volumes of Kick-Ass, including in that is the Hit Girl one. Phenomenal series. Well, it's just so damn good.
I need to pick up that series.
Yeah, you do. And then out of all the Miller world, my absolute favorite thing he's done, hands down. There's like 5 volumes of this. Jupiter's Legacy. Absolutely love this.
That's your favorite,
What's
really?
the synopsis on that?
Interesting.
You read this one, Trev?
No,
Bro. So this is like pretty much just take any like run-of-the-mill Marvel or DC superhero universe. That's what this is. It's kind of like that, but they have real. You think like Marvel's grounded with like real world problems? No, this is like it dives into so much stuff on that level, but it's fucking amazing.
That's
like
awesome.
Was the TV series
that's a good?
good?
I love the TV series. I watched it before I read the comic. The seeing the TV series made me want to.
I like the TV series.
Same.
Yeah, the book is 1,000 times better.
Did
so
you like
the
the Kick-Ass movies?
Oh hell yeah! I don't even want to talk about those right now, though, man. I've
Rich.
made some irresponsible
and-
financial decisions in the last week about them Kick-Ass movies. But go just look up how much the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook for that movie costs. But
I will back up everything Mark just said, and I'm surprised he didn't read mention Huck.
I'm not gonna step on your dick, dude.
No. This wasn't in my pile,
Okay.
but I'm just saying I'm backing up everything you said because I've went into Mark Millar blind every time.
And
I
where's
went into
Superior?
hang on. I'm just saying I went into Nemesis blind, I went into Big Game blind, I went into Huck blind, and I was blown away every single time.
Everything he does is like an
every
8
time.
10 out of 10. He doesn't do
Right.
anything bad. It's crazy.
Can you find these at Barnes and Nobles?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm
they
sure.
look like books that would.
Yeah, I'm paying full price for all these fuckers. I tapped out all of my local sources
were
and
from
just started
Millar, too.
ordering them. But
Shout out to ABX, he just a-okay'd me. And he's like, I've never met anybody that didn't like this book.
Paul
I read
orders
it in one
4 of
sitting.
these, puts them on the shelf, and if they sit there before he can give them away, he gives them away and orders more. He just does it on repeat. That's how much he likes this book. But the Jupiter's Legacy show kind of encompasses like the first half of Jupiter's Legacy Volume 1.
I love that show. I wish they made a season 2.
Yeah, dude, you would. Oh my God, have you read the book, Rich?
I didn't know.
Oh my god, I want someone else to read the book.
Yeah, see,
Oh
now I
my
have to
God.
read it because I thought the show was decent.
And
It
here's
wasn't the
like
voice, but it
no,
was
like
decent.
the book is 1,000 times better because
Yeah.
like it just goes so much harder. If we would have got season 2 of the show, I think a lot more people would have like been all on board kind of thing. But
Yeah.
you have to be careful with the Miller World stuff too because it's been reprinted so many times in modern volumes. So Jupiter's Legacy 1 through 5 actually has Jupiter's Legacy 1 through 3 and Jupiter's Circle 1 and 2, which Jupiter's Circle is the prequel book. So like this says Jupiter's Legacy Volume 1, but it's actually inside of this is Jupiter's Circle. So that's they kind of like I've double bought stuff because of that, not knowing. Like the Kick-Ass, there's 4 volumes
Oh,
of this
they
of
would
the,
bleed over each other.
of the Dave years. Well, Kick-Ass Volume 2 is actually Hit Girl 1 through 5.
Gotcha.
Because they wanted matching sets and to get the sales off of
I do want to get the whole Hit Girl
the name.
one.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
about
already
to put
had
up
the
an
Mark Millar
entire
stuff
collection for sale of Kick-Ass because I double bought it. So I have 3 of the volumes that match, and then an oddball one. But I just ordered an entirely separate matching set just to get volume 3. That's really hard to get, so I'm going to put up the extra one for sale.
Just wait till after Heroes and just send it to my DMs because, like I said, I need to read more of his stuff because all of it's been solid every time I've touched it. And in the Kick-Ass movies are phenomenal,
Yeah.
absolutely
You
phenomenal.
didn't look at that steelbook, did you?
No, the scene with Nick Cage when he's sitting there commanding Hit Girl while he's burning is one of my favorite movie scenes of all time.
Dude, I
Love that
1,000% agree.
scene. Love
Did you
that
guys
scene.
like Jim Carrey's role in the?
Yeah, as the commander.
Yeah, dude,
That's
yeah.
why I just bought an entire second
Dude,
set
the
because I wanted the volume.
commanding the dog.
Damn, I should have made it. Man, I
Yeah,
should have
that's
made
why-
a clip for you, Cliff. I'll have one next week. It is your month. I should have had
Do
a clip.
the
and
wheel spin again.
Nah, man, it's Pride Month, dude. I need to have a clip just for to represent, man, because I support everybody, man. I'm a lover. And
I just
supporter of
want you to
everybody.
know I don't give a fuck what month it is. You're still okay in my book.
100%. But if Cliff's gonna have flags in the background, I might as well do a little bit of extra. I might as well have a little extra flair. Look at Marcus.
Cliff's like
Look at
done
him.
with us.
Look at him.
Wow.
Cliff is so-
Wow. Wow.
Cliff just wants to kill all of us right now.
Yes, he does.
Hashtag justice for
I-
Bill.
I'm not saying it in a bad
I'm
way.
just sitting there.
Cliff DJ said a comment to Cliff because of his Hawaiian shirt, and I have like 6 of them in my closet, bro. I love Hawaiian shirts.
DJ rectified it the next morning.
I took it personally for you, Cliff. I love a good vacation. They're vacation shirts for me. Like last year at HeroesCon, I had one in my closet the whole time. I didn't bust it out. You guys are lucky, man.
And for me,
Cliff.
a strange reminder of my dad.
Oh my. What did you bring to entertain us with?
So, I'm glad that I'm not entirely stepping on the toes of others. So first, we've got some Jupiter's Legacy.
Let's go. It's good, right?
Of course, it's good. I have all that shit. I'm waiting for you to catch up to me, Mark.
I finally caught up. I'm officially, dude. I finished Empress, the final issue, before I hopped on here. I'm done.
Did you actually? You know, it's funny. The one thing I'm not caught up on is Magic Quarter, but everything else I'm
Oh my
caught
god,
up
dude! I binged all 4. I couldn't stop.
on.
Marcus.
So, in Charlotte, his gator is gonna go crazy. Listen, my bidar already goes crazy when I see you, Marcus. So like,
a lot of hugs, man.
I need Jesus and a million dollars. So to represent my love of Superman, we've got the last part of Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow.
Let's go. The actual best Superman story ever.
It just takes everything from the whole Golden Age, Silver Age Superman, and like just leaves you in tears. It's just amazing. It's a fantastic send off to
Spawn, bro.
pre-crisis
Cool.
Superman. And I just anyhow, like I have the what do you call it? I've got the trade. I read the trade like every year.
Never heard of that story.
Oh, it's the end of Volume 1 Superman, bro.
Arrow, and you
Well,
better write
DC's
it down. You better write.
I did. I did.
Derrz,
I have my list right here, Cliff.
Yeah, that's not one to write off. That's not one to write off. It's only 2 issues. It's 1 issue of Superman and 1 issue of Action. The important thing about it is you'll see in that short little reading why Jason Todd had to die. All joking aside, like they're in there, like whenever people talk about that, I'm like, read whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, and you'll understand why that character had to die.
It was some shit. Straight from my childhood. This is the best of the 3 copies I own, and it's Jim Lee's first full work on X-Men.
Let's go.
See, now that's something I need to see. What issue is that?
248. 248.
So that's when Jim Lee gets on X-Men. It's 248.
His first full book.
First full book.
Yeah, I think he did a couple covers prior to this.
Okay.
This next one is to represent. Some of these just represent things I've enjoyed recently. Of the things that I've been reading, I feel like Avengers Twilight knocked it out of the box.
Dude, I thought about putting it on my list too, but I haven't read issue 6 yet. So
issue 6 stuck the motherfucking landing.
Yeah, he did. It ended well.
Man.
No spoilers, please. It's my favorite book. I haven't read
It's been my favorite title so far this year.
Now, here's one that's highly underrated and very recent that I enjoyed, and that is Danger Street.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
I've heard that a few times.
DC first issue special, baby.
Really great. Dude, I didn't know there could be an entire issue that's a fight and a conversation, but this series pulled that shit off.
Issue 10 was the best issue. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And so much so, you see that Atlas first issue special over there?
Yeah, I've got that. First Prince Atlas, yeah.
I picked this up, and I got a deal, thankfully, because of this series.
Yeah, I bought that when I went through and created my source wall. I got all of Jack Kirby's DC firsts.
Now, we're getting deep into, you know what, I got one thing left for not recent, and I guess I'm going to put it at the end. All right, so we're deep in recent. So this Doom one-shot, I got.
Oh, yes.
You're rich, baby. You're rich.
Yeah, fire. Might as well play a clip for that.
This book, like some of these books that are successful lately are because they were good. I thought this was great.
Fantastic.
It's good for the culture, good for comic culture.
Exactly.
Culture.
They're definitely got to follow up on this. It leaves you on a solid cliffhanger.
And that one-page MF Doom layout, that was kick-ass.
That's what I'm saying.
So great. So great.
Shout out to that book. I've sold 3 of them and kept 1.
This next book represents the entire universe that it comes from. And that's Geiger #1.
Oh, you already know.
My man.
I love all this goes. All this Ghost Machine, Unnamed War. I'm totally.
Yeah.
So I'm using one book to represent it, so I might as well start with Geiger.
That's the one.
Favorite character.
And now, of course, we're entering Pride Month, so I would not be properly represented if I didn't show up with my Star Trek celebrations.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
See, this is where I needed the clip, and I'm mad about it. I'm let down.
What do you need a clip of? Can you describe it to us?
I don't know, man, but it's gonna be hang on, it's gonna be zesty. That's kind of been the theme I've been hearing a little bit. It'd be zesty.
What was the clip wearing?
Little to nothing.
I highly recommend these two making out as a zesty clip.
Is their pages stuck together?
Yeah.
No.
Serpent,
Yes.
I gotta comment on this, but you gotta get Rook. If you're not reading Rook, bro,
Well,
you are missing out. You're saying Rook's phenomenal too, bro. But those two are bangers.
Kidding.
I know you're kidding, but that's the first time you made a dirty joke. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I love it. And sticking with that, oh my God, Marvel Voices Pride X-Men Wedding Special.
Zest
Nice.
Fest.
That's yeah, because Hercules and Iceman being so cozy.
Look at that hairy chest.
He would crack Bobby.
Bobby can turn into vapor and whole again. So let me tell you, and I mean whole is a double meaning. So I would love to see how that goes down. And Hercules is bi and versatile. So I would love to see what shenanigans they get up to in the bedroom. And now to bring it back, the first major crossover of my young life is Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Fire. I'm collecting the foils as well because I've never read the full set.
I
And
almost have the original run of that. Almost.
I didn't even
It doesn't happen, Marcus.
until it does, and then I'll be keeping a list of who reaches out to me to make sure I'm okay.
I'll be honest, in 10 years, if you're done, man, they're going to get you in 10 years from now.
In 10 years, I'm done, and I want to see which of you leave me out to die.
Did you hear what DJ said? See what he said? Cliff doesn't get canceled. He cancels them.
Facts.
I appreciate you, DJ. I hope I can keep that going. But I did not collect these in order, which is a shame. And the first comic to ever make me cry is the death of Supergirl from Crisis.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, the Crime Syndicate's death got me in all sincerity. That's what, at a young age, scarred me.
Well, I gotta tell you, it's like, thank you, Marcus. I love you. So like, but no, seriously, like I didn't really know who the Crime Syndicate were, so it didn't affect me. But I damn sure knew who Supergirl was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, and so when she's really going at it, bashing through everything, telling Dr. Light, grab my cousin. She's going toe to toe with the Anti-Monitor. She's dying in Superman's arms. And she's like, it's okay. I was brave because you taught me to be brave.
Mhm.
Like that shit gets me every single time.
For me, like knowing who the Crime Syndicate were in that moment where you have like the narrator's bubble saying that, or no, it was Ultraman that said, we've spent our entire lives trying to subjugate this world and we're spending our final breaths trying to save it. And then he just flies off into it. I'm like, that's when I realized what I was reading wasn't an ordinary comic anymore. Like I felt the weight all of a sudden. Like I felt scared.
As you should. That was the first real game. I'm not maybe not the first. That was one of the first game changers, right?
Mhm.
I think the reintroduction of the Joker was a massive game changer over at DC. I think Crisis is the pinnacle of DC
For comic books, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Secret War was right behind it. So I hope I did well with my 10 books.
Yes, you did.
Loved them. Loved them, Cliff.
Derrz, can I flip through these real fast just to show Cliff and Rich while they're here? Because I never get to show these. I just went and grabbed them real fast. But for the final volume of Jupiter's Legacy, they did the movie photo covers.
That's awesome.
Oh, those are dope.
Boy. Oh,
Yeah, and look at the van in the background, the Quietly Express.
Right.
We did the art on volume 1.
What's up,
She was
Canadian?
fantastic.
he was.
Oh, that's awesome.
All
There's
the
the
Oh, those are
OGs,
cool.
Sky Fox.
God.
And then I love the retro stuff, man. The flashback sequences were
Yeah,
great.
those are
Oh,
dope.
so good.
Yeah, I've never seen those.
It was confusing at first, but once you get used to them,
Yeah.
flashback sequences.
Then I just wanted to stay in the flashback stuff, and that's why Jupiter's Circle is so good because you get to.
Nice.
Those
Scotty, my man,
What's up, baby?
What's up?
what you got?
I just decided to show this since Cliff showed his, but this wasn't.
Oh, the Maria Wolf.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which
She's
this
amazing.
isn't even worth as much as the one that he showed. The cover A is worth more, but I really
Dude,
like
facts.
the
It's weird.
I really like this a lot.
Yeah, that's the one in my opinion.
yeah, I love
Cover
it.
A always
Might
one
get
that
it
pops
five.
off.
It's
Yeah.
really nice, and I grabbed that one as well, which is not
Nice.
really worth anything, but it's
That's
still
the
cool.
one I got to read as
That's
well.
gorgeous.
when I
Is
went
that
to my
Perez?
LCS.
Yeah, it
it's
says
a homage,
Perez.
yeah.
and Delgado underneath it.
Mhm.
So
It's the Perez homage.
yeah,
Oh, it's they finished his pieces.
Yeah.
and then this is Adventure into Fear 19. It's the first appearance of Howard the Duck.
He stole it, y'all. He stole
Was-
it.
Yeah, which was one of my I don't know, one of the first
Same.
I guess characters that I was introduced to as a kid, and the first time I ever saw duck titties.
That's cool,
So
man.
I love it because there's a man thing involved.
Damn, I forgot about that movie. You're right. There are duck titties in that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was a
That's
gift
my
to me
hashtag
from
for tonight.
Eckerman.
Dude.
This is
Fine.
Daniel Warren Johnson on Beta Ray Bill. So this is pretty cool.
Shame on me that there's still like 3 titles from Daniel Warren Johnson I need to read. Beta Ray Bill,
Fantastic.
Extremities, and
So
Wonder Woman Dead Earth.
Nah, it's got that one's like printed on it, but
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
the real big right there.
That's cool.
But Beckerman gave me that. That's really cool. I got to meet him at Nirvana Comics. It was really cool. That was fun. This was a gift from Digger Jim.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Digger Jim hooked me up with this, so shout out to Digger Jim.
Just got a shipment of the dopest dope I've ever smoked. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked. Right
Not
here.
better than the Blue Oyster Weed. It can't be. I
My friend.
can't handle better than.
A lot of that.
Dopest
A lot of
dope
that.
I've ever
And
done.
this book. But yeah, he gave me that. This was
Fire.
a gift from my girlfriend on my birthday a couple months ago. And this is double signed by Tony Fleets and Chris Forster.
Wow.
What cover is that? I haven't seen that one.
Whoa.
Is that
it's
the store exclusive?
Third Eye Comics store
Okay.
exclusive, which
That's
I normally
fire.
don't do store exclusives, but she got it for me for my birthday, so I thought it
I
was
haven't
pretty
seen
awesome.
that one. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This was a gift, and dude gifted me the whole freaking, pretty much the whole run. Fuck. Hold on, I was trying to think.
Oh shit, them gray hairs are taking effect.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make sure I get it right here. Hold on, let me come back to that one because I want to make sure I got this right.
It's okay. Just be me and get it wrong and let everybody else fix you.
No, I want to make sure. I don't want to like shout out the wrong person.
I do it with no shame.
Let me think on it for a second. This was I was collecting when I first got back in. One of the
Fire.
first things I wanted to collect was the Maximum Carnage run. 'cause
Amazing, bro.
I loved it in the 90s.
Do you have
And-
the NES cartridge to put on the shelf next to it?
No, but I'm working on that.
dope.
I got to get it.
dope.
This was the only one that I didn't have, and I had everything else raw. And Chris, the comic vet, sent me this when I hit 1,000 subs, so I
Wow.
completed it.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And then Nerdy Girl Comics sent me a raw copy, so it's pretty
Nice.
awesome. This is my favorite Venom
There
cover
he
of all
is.
time. I just
agree.
love the way that Larson did Venom on this cover. This is a cover that's always been in my mind. Even when I didn't collect comic books, I always recognized this cover when I thought of Venom. So I had to
Nice,
Yeah.
bro.
I got it really cheap though because it's a 9.6. I don't mind a 9.6.
No, hell no.
Same, bro. Same.
Seems like the financially responsible grade because the
Yeah.
difference in a 6 to an 8.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
cheap way to get a book that you really want. So.
And if it really mattered these days, you can crack it, resubmit it, and probably get the 8.
Yeah. I show this book all the time. It's just
Oh,
my
I
favorite
need to
book in my collection.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
banger.
Yeah, this was given to me by one of my best friends, and it's the first appearance of Michael Myers. It's the
Fire.
the more rare holochromium, and I got it graded a couple months ago, and I got a 9.6, which I was really surprised because I don't know, I didn't know what to
What's up,
expect with
Neptune?
this holochromium
Good day.
cover. It had like really light scuffing, so I didn't know what to expect, but I got a 9.6.
Facts.
That was awesome.
But yeah,
Um,
shout out. I just want to say, Scotty, you do have my favorite collection of horror comic books in the community, but that I know of.
Yeah.
With
I
the
got
Freddy
some pretty
Krueger,
good
Michael
stuff.
Myers,
Yeah.
prisons. Yeah.
And I'll be interviewing a dude that wrote some of those old early 2000s Devil's Due and Chaos comics. I'm talking to a guy right now and working out an interview.
Nice, nice.
And we're going to talk some horror, hopefully.
Nice.
This
Hell
was
yeah.
given to me by.
Shit.
What a segue.
nice.
Whoa.
Dude, okay,
I
listen.
already used my best clip.
I just wanted this one book. I just wanted this. But Justin, Three Good Nerds, gave me the whole damn run of this pretty much.
Dude,
Send them back.
I look out for the Coyote books and Todd's first interiors.
I want to get it graded, dude.
all the time, bro, and I've
Love that
never
cover.
found
Gotta
it.
get it.
I
Look
love
for it
this
all the
book.
time.
There are several McFarlane keys. There's another. I think the next issue after this. There's some good ones.
Fire.
Oh, my last book though. This was a gift from Marcus. I think he might still be watching, but he AOK'd me this. This is the only Disney 100 cover that I was missing, and he sent me this in an AOK this past week.
Wow,
so,
awesome!
You
really,
love
really
Disney
awesome
covers,
AOK.
man, for
I was
sure.
super
That's perfect
touched.
for you.
Yeah, I just wanted to complete it in Raws, but he
That's
sent
what
me
I'm
the
saying. Yeah,
graded.
perfect.
The graded. So I don't know. I'm happy with it.
What a legend, Marcus.
Yeah, dude, it's an awesome present. So
Nice.
I wanted to end it with that because that was a really
Perfect.
cool gift, and I got my Disney 100s complete now. So
Nice,
I'm happy
man.
with that.
Those are fire. Rich, before I go, you happen to bring something?
Yeah, I brought a couple things. Obviously, showing off the Dooms. I haven't been to my LCS in probably once since New Comic Book Day, but I was able to get that cover.
There you go.
The second best cover in my opinion, other than cover A.
Yeah, that was
And
dope.
I could have got cover A, and I thought this one would have been the better one. And I always like showing off cool stuff I find in dollar bins. So I found this Mighty Avengers.
Cool.
This is the first appearance of Yo-Yo Rodriguez. If anybody watched the Agents of the Shield show,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's her. That was her first appearance in a comic book.
Nice.
And then a couple big boy books that I've gotten the last few weeks that I think I only threw up on Instagram, or I didn't put anything on YouTube. I have the whole Frank Miller run of Daredevil. I got the first Electra, but came across that sucker.
Oh, hell yeah.
First Bullseye.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Happy to have that. Finally.
What up, Joe?
When I was at
Jacksonville.
What's up, Joe? When I was at New Comic Book Day, obviously they were running 25% off everything. This was already at a great price, so I got Tales of Suspense 57.
Bring
That's
some
the
heaters.
first
Rich just
Hawkeye.
shows up, starts dropping it on the table. I see.
Sorry, guys, but Rich made me go back to the beginning.
Damn it, Rich, you got to chill out, man. He's gonna keep
I got one more, man. One more. And I'm sorry. So this one I'm super proud of. This is the most money I ever paid for one comic book in my
Oh
life.
shit! I'm excited now.
He's gonna get one for sure.
Tell us about it. When'd you get it?
So I always buy stuff from Joe from 360 on Instagram. He always does live sales all the time, and I've been buying from him probably for like 4 years. And he threw it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna DM you after your show. And I did. I'm like, we work out a payment plan, and he did. So I think I paid him off over like 2 months, and finally got it in my possession. So
That's a way to do it, man. I love trusted sellers like 360. Joe's good people.
Joe's great dude. So if anybody sees him live, check him out. He works with you, especially if you've bought from him before. So
Yeah, let's not just say that. Don't expect a payment plan from him. You better be a
If you buy
buyer.
from him often, he'll work with you. I mean, I almost
Someone's going to show up, be like, "Hey, Rich said you would do it."
When I originally tried doing it a few months ago, because he had a Daredevil #1, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then like an hour later, he's like, "Hey, someone just offered me more cash up front than what you did." I'm like, "It's cool, dude. Just sell
No,
it."
that's not cool at all.
I
If
passed
you
on
want
it.
to do it and backed out, fuck him.
I didn't even give him a deposit.
I'm just kidding.
I knew he was going to work with me, so I was fine with it. So, but that's what I got to show, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice, bro.
Hell
So
yeah, bangers.
I'll slide in. No, nothing crazy, but when I first saw this book and read the story, I didn't even know who this character was because, like I said, I was young, super young, if you would say. But
Nice.
Superman, Death of Superman, and then going into this and reading these couple issues and stuff after seeing them, I think I picked up one of the old like collector's editions or something. But going into Superman, not really knowing him about the character, like I said, I was 6 or 7 or something, and seeing him just absolutely get decimated in this run was wild to me as a kid. So,
Dude, that book made national news, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Not to mention all the heroes that got their asses whooped.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone caught them hands.
And at that time, I was just basically only reading Spawn. Like there's as a kid when I was younger, when I was first reading, it was only Spawn. This was 2022, 2021. This was DC DC versus Vampires, man. If you guys
Who
have
did the
not
art?
read this, this is a Surdy cover, Nathan Surdy.
Oh yeah, I like
shout out,
it.
Are you willing
shout
to
out
work
to
out
Pizza
a
Rat
trade?
Comics, man.
Just A-OK that
For
one.
this, this is a PC book forever. I'll never get rid of this cover. I love.
That's his
I
favorite
love-
cover.
Philadelphia
Yeah, that's
Eagles
like one of my
Superman
top 10.
Bull
That's like
Ring.
one of my top 10 favorite covers in my collection. But
What if
you guys have,
what if he donates $40 to C3 right now? Will you give it to him? I'm just kidding. Bruce. I'm just kidding.
no,
Just
because
gonna
I'm
make a joke
not
for it.
because I'm not linked to C3 in any way. So officially,
I would
couldn't take that
say
statement.
so, Marcus. They've done
I'm
pretty
just
good about
happy I have this one.
they've done pretty good about protecting him as a villain. He's
Yeah,
popped up here
I'd
and
like
there.
to see him
Like
again.
I've
He had
seen
that one
him
shot
get
that was really
dropped
good.
a couple. Yeah, like he's in hell. Like he's like literally destroying hell right now.
And the souls
Wow.
of hell are making a wall to stop him from getting out. And Supergirl and Martial Manhunter
Much love,
have a
Chicago.
philosophical debate about it.
Good day. King
Yeah,
of
and,
Mutants.
and Bloodwind's down there now doing his damn thing too.
The
And
new
as a
blood.
badass.
yeah.
The new Bloodwind, the Superman of Hell. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
he's awesome.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Dirk.
Doomsday's
I-
still no joke at all.
I agree, and I'm not even a big DC fan.
I want to see
I've
more
read this.
Logan.
I've read this series. I've probably read this series and run more times than any other comic in ever. But Secret Wars,
Nice.
the original Secret
Oh, Jim
Wars,
Shooter, Tom DeFalco.
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
and BD from last year's Heroes Con Triple Sign.
Dude, that's
So,
amazing.
Gotta get that.
Yeah,
slab.
that's Secret Wars, dude. I'm not a big slab guy. Maybe one day, but yeah, Secret Wars is phenomenal. I'm
Slab
collecting
them
the foil
yourself. It's
editions.
funner.
Yeah, you're right. This was a series not many people talked about, but Dark Ages. And
Oh yeah,
Sci-Fi
because
Scotty
it
Young.
That's right.
Pages was
No,
okay.
dude, it was fire. If you guys missed
I was
it,
so excited I started and I dropped it.
it was. If you like post-apocalyptic, it was like I never read like Old Man Logan or any of that stuff.
Oh my God, Mark Miller, dude.
That
It's
was
really.
Yeah,
Really?
dude, that's why Old Man Logan's so fucking good. It's Mark
Man,
Miller.
here, let me just
Fantastic,
write.
man.
I'm just gonna old.
It's
I'm just gonna
so
write
good.
Old Logan real quick.
Yeah, go
That's
back and
what
read
I
all
did.
that, dude.
That was the
But
one
yeah.
with Miles and Venom were like merged, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, that was
yes,
pretty
yes.
cool.
The
Yeah,
inbred
it was
Hulk
good.
family.
Oh yeah,
it-
that was Miller, classic Miller. That was
Oh, dude, that was great. That was
It
great.
was- yeah, he's wild.
I didn't read this when it first came out. I didn't even read Junkyard Joe when it first came out. I didn't read either of these titles until they were in trade format. But Geiger has now elevated anything Ghost Machine, Geiger, Rook, Redcoat, Jeff Johns, man, that whole team, just anything they touch anymore for me is just up there with like Transformers, Energon Universe. It's up there with like Spawn with my fandoms. And like, man, if you guys have never checked out anything from Geiger, Junkyard Joe, Rook, what's going on with Ghost Machine, I highly advise checking them out.
And dude, they got that Geiger issue 1 printed as an image first now. For
Oh, you're
$1.
right. You're right. I did not read Blue Book. I know that was the one
$1.
about like aliens, like X-Files.
Yeah,
almost,
James
right?
Tynion was just like kind of adapting real life stories. Like it started with the Betty and Barney Hill thing, but because the stories are so good, if you're into that stuff, you've heard the stories. So for me, the presentation in comic form just wasn't quite like. I mean, you're already familiar with a lot of it, you know. Like what he did on the Party of Truth was way better. Like kind of intertwining a story into the events.
Mm-hmm. I've tried James Tynion multiple times. I'm still reading the Deviant, but I just think for me, anyway, he's just not my style of writer, and it's just not for me. I've tried numerous books from him, but man, you guys knew this was coming. This is phenomenal to me. Vanish, bro. Please pick it up and trade. Check it out. Yeah, and the Jane Gang, one of the books going to Heroes Con. But
I'm
man,
so devastated by Danny Cates' health.
same man.
Because the first
I'm sorry, dude. I've tried, Marcus. I'm sorry,
I told the whole world after the first 2 issues. I was like, "This is this generation Spawn. This is this."
That's
generation
what I'm very biased as a massive Spawn head, but this very Spawn vibes, like you can tell by the eyes. The artwork's incredible. Ryan Stegman on the pencils and art is phenomenal.
I mean, it's even though it ends just okay, it doesn't end super weak, but it doesn't end super strong.
That's
Yep.
Kate. That's Kate.
That is Kate.
Yeah, and he ran into some issues, so we'll see. But
pun intended, Derrz.
Man, I'm sad about it. No, it's not pun. No, because I want more of that book. I'm waiting, so it sucks.
And him
making a first appearance. What's up, Wise? And lastly, not lastly, but like I said, talking about Todd McFarlane. I was reading Spawn at the time, and I knew nothing really about Marvel or any of their characters. Like I said, I was young, I was little. Picked this one up on a whim because it was Todd McFarlane starting over, and loved that dude. Loved it. Todd, for me, like I said, I'm 34. I didn't read a lot of the old Spider-Man titles with like some of the goats, but for me, Logs. What we talk about?
that run was great until Todd left, and then it kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yeah. So when I talk about these, especially this next one, I'm specifically talking about them in certain runs. And I just picked a random Spawn cover. But if you've never read Spawn and you've never even been familiar with the character, it's phenomenal up until 77, I think, 72. One of them, whenever Todd kind of starts stepping away from doing the writing, and it starts being really weird, and there's a whole gap of like off shots. But the first 70 issues of Spawn is phenomenal. And then if you aren't reading Spawn, jump back on Spawn 350, man. It's incredible. And then these last two books have just elevated my fandom to new heights when it comes to this universe, this characters, and the writing. But this was the first one. This was the San Diego Comic-Con Void Rivals, Danny Warren Johnson. Danny Warren Johnson. Oh, I'll stop talking. You just picked up your first Spawn the other day.
That series heated up at the last issue, man. Void Rivals is
yeah.
Void Rivals is funnier.
This is what started it all with the Energon universe. I didn't get to read the original Transformers run. I am collecting the original Transformers run to eventually read it. I didn't want to just buy it in trade or anything. I wanted to have all the issues. But that, and then that rolls right into the issue number 1 of Transformers with the Sean Fournier art sketch cover. So Energon universe is just off the chain. But for me, it's just so much more. I read Duke. I read Void Rivals, Transformers. I'm going to read Scarlet, Cobra Commander, Destro, and I read regular G.I. Joe now as well, which isn't connected. But I have honorable mentions because I don't have a lot of floppies. Is Kirkman on Void? No, he did. He only did the one. He did the free comic book day special. He did the cover for that, and then he did interiors for that. So I think that was just a one kind of shot. But shout out to Furbird. How you doing, my man? But you saw it before. I'll say it again. Kingdom Come, honorable mention. It's the only reason I read any DC books today is because of Kingdom Come. Same thing, man. Green Lantern. I just recently read this. This is the Jeff Johns run, and now I got to put together the rest of it. Anything Jeff Johns touches, basically, I'm always he could send me blank paper, and I'm going to read it. So that's basically where it is with that. Same thing with Invincible, man. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm handicapped by Invincible because I was late to the game, so I've only read up to what the show is. That's where I'm current on Invincible because I don't want to spoil it for myself through the show. So that's that. Mark's going to love this. The Boys, absolutely fantastic as well.
Man.
If you like adult stuff, if you like crazy superhero stuff, but this is what changed the game for writing for me. Murder Falcon was the first.
Oh wow!
Yo, how this man just keeps writing shit that makes me cry. You know,
right?
Murder Falcon was phenomenal, signed by him as well. But it all started with this one. Do a power bomb for me. I read that, and now Danny Warren Johnson, meeting him, talking to him, just everything he does is just on another level for me. He's incredible. Same thing with like John Jang, Jeff Johns. A lot of these modern time artists for me are just elevating. There's a lot of people that are just elevating themselves in the game above a lot of other people. Yeah, Spawn 1 through 45, nice. 270, nice, bro.
Derrz, I'm going to head out. I'll talk to y'all later.
See you, Tony.
Later, man. We're just going to do our wrap up. So appreciate you.
Okay, well,
appreciate you.
Y'all take it easy, man.
Appreciate you. Later, man. But DJ, nice to see you. Joseph, nice to see you. How you guys doing? Going to be wrapping her up. Don't even have to break FOC emergency. I'm not really going to show off anything new. You guys can check out my last video, but I am going to check out one thing because let's show off one thing because Lady Derrz will be mad at me. So her birthday was Friday. Do you want to show it off, or you want me to show it off? I can. Okay. So I'll make myself big. just for you.
Oh, that's sick.
The Spider-Gwen Loungefly.
Nice, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, she doesn't really use a purse. She rocks the Loungefly backpacks, but she wanted to have something for HeroesCon, so there you go.
Nice.
There she is. She's happy. She's happy. I'm happy. It all works out.
That's awesome.
But yeah, man, let's go around. We'll play this clip and we'll go around the horns.
Show me what you got. I like what you got. Good job.
There you go. There you go. So let's see who StreamYard chooses to whore out first. Oh, Rich, the number one whore today.
I don't know.
Cliff could out talk me any day of the week. That's
Me and Vogs are at the top of the whore list.
Oh, Jesus.
Have a great one, Chicago. Much love, brother.
So I dropped a video today. I have some Chris Claremont books due tomorrow, so I'll be doing a video about that. And then you can usually find me with Tony on Tommy First now on Sundays, and that's all I got. Thank you, everybody.
Nice, man. Well, always going to take the time to Rich. Appreciate your time just for hanging
Thanks
out.
for having me,
Always
man.
means the world to the world. Trev, what do you got, my man?
Sunday nights at 9 with Evil Mike. Wednesdays 3 to 5 open panel for everybody. I'm also on Paul and the 619 His Amazing Friends Tuesdays 7 to 9, and my new comic book day video drops midnight on Thursdays.
Nice, brother. Nice. Same thing, Trev, man. Appreciate your time, and can't wait to see you in 2 weeks, man.
Holy crap, my head.
Hell yeah.
Vlogs, what do you got coming up on your channel, or where are you going to be specifically tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll just say the next 2 days real quick. Break the rule. Monday, tomorrow I will be on Crafts by Bethany, aka DJ Wise AZ's wife. She has a crafting channel. She's pushing 100. Let's get her to 100. She has a bunch of us on stream while she crafts a bunch of different things while we talk and show off stuff as well. And then Tuesday, Paul and the 619 is Amazing Friends.
DJ, drop her channel in the link, man. We'll sub her up.
Here, I got them right now. I was just, as you're talking, Vlogs, I was making people moderators. So there you go. Now you guys got the power.
You have the power?
Who's next? Cliff. Oh, Vlogs, I appreciate your time, brother. Always.
Yes, sir.
Cliff,
I've
what do you
got
got
to
coming?
ask you something backstage, but go ahead.
Oh, for
Cliff.
sure, man. We'll be back there shortly.
You can join Vogs and I as we tour the comic book universe.
Oh, God. No, I didn't sign this.
No, we just get looking at more streams than I have today. That's saying some shit. But no, Wednesdays at the Council of Comics at 5 p.m. we do our movies reviews. Our next trilogy is going to be Blade, coming next Sunday. Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Council of Comics. It's new keys and hot comics for the week. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. with the Council of Comics. It's New Comic Book Day live. Thursday, June 6th. If you DM me for the link, I am doing my suicide awareness course, and I can give you the link so you can sign up. Tuesday, June 11th, I have a very special something I'm doing with Scotty that Scotty may or may not tell you about.
Yay.
And I got to try and work my ass off to figure out how I'm doing all sorts of things that I want to do.
What's up, Sydney?
That's my rundown.
Nice. Cliff, appreciate your time, brother. So much. Mark, what you got?
Oh, yeah, same shit I said earlier.
Nice. Well, Mark, short and simple. Appreciate your time, brother. Scotty, what you got?
Same shit I said earlier. Oh, good
We got some
God,
cool
Mark.
shows coming up for Comic Book Addicts. Tomorrow, we have Stephanie, Madam Blaster. She's dropping the blaster, though. It's just Madam now. So I'll be hanging out with Madam tomorrow. We'll be talking art. Then the following Monday, I'm actually going to have a stand-up comedian. He's a comic book collector and stand-up comedian. Orion Trunk is going to be hanging out. And then the following day, a special Comic Book Addicts Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Me and Cliff will be hanging out with John Boy Myers, amazing comic book artist. If you're not familiar with him, he has done many, many cool covers for Marvel, DC, pretty much you name it. He's done covers for it. Just fantastic cover artist or artist in general. But he's going to be hanging out with me and Cliff Tuesday at 10 p.m. I'm also doing a killer giveaway, so check it out on Instagram.
What's up, Tito? Well, Scotty, appreciate your time, brother. Always, man. Joseph.
What?
How many videos could you possibly have coming out for us this time?
None right now.
None? I was going to guess 7.
None right now.
I was going to guess 7.
None right now. I gotta get to work on start filming them again and stuff, but I'm in between business work and then housework, and I just put all my Star Wars Black Series figures up for sale today on Facebook Marketplace.
Nice,
so
man.
it's like I'm just done with this with Star Wars Black Series. I fell behind on it when I had to cancel a lot of orders, and now it's just too much out there, and it's just like, forget it. I'm done.
Nice.
So I put it all up.
Nothing
for sale.
coming up on the Nothing coming up on the channel, brother.
The only video I got airing tomorrow is my Masters of the Universe mail call thing I did.
Nice.
And that's the only video airing tomorrow. After that, nothing until I get it all filmed and edited and stuff.
Nice. Well, even though you were late, you know I enjoy your time always. DJ making his first appearance, brother.
At the end.
Yeah, it still counts, man. Appreciate your slide.
Shadows.
All right. So I'll just show this.
Oh, the David Mack. Let's go. Fire.
You know, coming at the end. I'm a Batman fan, Joker fan, Deadpool fan.
Oh yeah. Great series.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm meeting a lot of you for the first time right now, so thank you. But
I've known my whole life, bro.
This was the first series that I recently did before Paul and Trev and Boggs and everybody got me into collecting other comics. I started looking. I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting," and it's fire.
That's how you do it, man. That's the best way to do it.
Of course, I had to get 1 through 7 before I started collecting. So yeah, I'm at the end. Sorry, I come in at the end. I was watching the whole time. I just was doing some other things.
Of course, dude. Why don't you, like I said, make sure you hit that link down in chat. I think he dropped his, it was your wife, you said?
Yeah. My wife's show tomorrow.
Nice. Well, make sure you hit that link so you can be subbed up to her and get her that 100
Bob's
subs.
there.
I know that.
Trev
I know
was
that
able to make the
100
first showing.
The 100 hill is always the toughest. Man.
Yeah.
Always the toughest.
Got her to 50. So the community, thank you, of course. But yeah, she'll be crafting. I think she's making pens tomorrow while we talk and discuss stuff, show off stuff. And I'll be running some trivia like we did last week. I believe we're starting a new trivia point system that we're gonna incorporate, and basically it's gonna go for like a month, and then we're gonna do a giveaway at the end.
Nice, brother. Appreciate you, man. Of course.
Thank you.
Me, like I said, man, new logo, new changes, new kind of look and everything. I've just been kind of lazy. Work's been stressful. Just been grinding through that. Just been trying to budget myself for everything with Heroes Con. It's been really tough, man. Not trying to buy books and go crazy before actually going to a con. But it's going to be a good time. So like I said, man, this week's going to be a little sporadic. Probably just 1 or 2 videos, but once I get back from Heroes Con, that's when I'm going to be kind of changing the layout, kind of changing the format, changing what I kind of do. But you're still going to get weekly comic books. You're still going to get kind of Life of the Toy Hunter and my mental positivity videos. But like I said, I just want to kind of expand, and been really considering starting a second channel that's revolved strictly around gaming, doing gaming live streams and stuff with Capture Card, everything like that. So that's my biggest passion, man. I love comics, but my backbone, my soul, and everything will always be gaming. So I might do both. We'll see how time permits. But like I said, biggest thing I'm looking forward to is Heroes Con. Can't wait to meet everybody. Can't wait to meet all the creators. Can't wait to meet all the artists, man. I just need this vacation. I need a mental reset. But everybody hanging out in chat, anybody hanging out with me on the panel, anybody at all liking, sharing, subscribing on the replay, I appreciate you guys to death. You guys mean the world to me. Any time spent always is very appreciated. So stay legendary and, run the outro. And as always, hope you guys find what you're looking for.
I'll be back.